Whether you're a first-year Bobcat or returning back to school, stepping onto campus is an exciting time for all. Ohio University is home to well over 10,000 students, and with so many Bobcats on campus, it can be hard to figure out what places are best for studying, grabbing a bite to eat, or to socialize with other students. This video is designed to highlight some hotspots around the Athens campus and to show what they offer. The John Calhoun Baker University Center, commonly referred to as just Baker Center, houses many offices, dining venues, and workspaces. Many helpful resources available to all students are housed within the Baker Center, including the Student Involvement Center, the Women's Center, Greek Life Office, and LGBTQ Center. Dining venues at Baker Center include West 82 Food Court, Latitude 39, the Front Room Coffee House, and the soon-to-open Life is Sweet, which offers quick-serve pastries and bagels among other products. Across Baker Center's 5 floors, students can find many spaces to work individually or in groups.
I think that in this building is important because there's so many resources for students. We've got the Cat's Cupboard for students that are looking for food or looking for micro grants, that's in here. Coffee, something that I need to get through my day, that is here with the coffee shop. And there's just a lot of areas set aside for students to have informal meetings, group meetings, social meetings, whatever they want to use the building for. I think that it's kind of like a second home on campus for them. So I think that Baker, to me, is one of the more important buildings on campus, one of the best buildings for students to get to know.
Right now I'm standing outside of the Alden Library, a vital place on campus for all students. It is much more than just books that the Alden Library offers. Alden is filled with study rooms, all of which are available to rent by students at no cost. Both PCs and iMacs can be found throughout the building, along with many printers that students can use for a small fee. The second floor is home to Cafe Bibliotech and the Academic Achievement Center, which provides students with academic help for some of those harder classes.
The library I thought was super important, especially for my major in engineering. With everybody in my learning community, it was a good way to meet everybody. And whenever we had classes, we would go to the library just to check up and see if there was anything else we needed to do. And it was also just a good spot for everybody to just socialize before the next class. Another super helpful spot, another cool spot is probably the ARC, the Academic Research Center, especially if you're on West Green. They also have a coffee shop there and a lot of vending machines and services just for eating and just relaxing there. It's a good spot to meet up with your classmates if you guys need to do any projects or assignments. But if you're on West Green in the engineering college, most likely your classes will probably be in the ARC, so it's a nice spot to kind of just relax and wait for your next class or just chop up.
There are many other study spots available within academic buildings on campus. Grover Center is also similar, packed with study spots and another unique cafe option, giving Bobcats a venue to grab a quick meal or cup of coffee. Schoonover Center is another example of an academic building with not just study spaces, but also lots of amenities.
So Schoonover Center is actually one of my favorite buildings on campus, actually where I'm currently standing. A lot of photography studios. We have a podcast studio in our library, just an amazing space to kind of study and hang out with some friends and also take some amazing classes.
The East End is a great place for both studying and for getting away from the books. Located on the first floor of Jefferson Hall, the East End has many study rooms, but also offers a 9-screen game room and a multi-purpose room. Also located in Jefferson Hall is the Jefferson Market, which is one of 3 on-campus markets. Jefferson Market is the largest of the 3, offering a full-service deli, coffee shop, and juice bar. Here at the Convocation Center, you can watch all of the Bobcat basketball and volleyball that your heart desires. One super cool thing about OU sports is that tickets to basketball and football games, among many other sports games, are free for students, so be sure to take advantage of that super cool perk. OU boasts numerous recreational offerings. The Walter Fieldhouse has a 100-yard-long AstroTurf football field and 316-meter-long practice track. Bird Ice Rink offers open skating to students, and the Aquatic Center has an Olympic-sized pool with 1- and 3-meter diving boards. The Aquatic Center offers open swim times throughout the week, whereas the Walter Fieldhouse is reservation only. Open throughout the whole day is the Ping Recreation Center, which serves as OU's main gym. Ping is home to a 36-foot-tall, double-sided climbing wall, 5 basketball and volleyball courts, 2 multi-purpose gymnasiums, an elevated 4-lane indoor running track, 6 racquetball courts, free weights areas, and 2 group fitness rooms. For students looking to hang out outside, South Green is home to South Beach, which is full of outdoor space for Bobcats to play basketball, sand volleyball, or just hang out and lounge around. Located across the street from the Walter Fieldhouse is Ameritai Park, a great space to lay outside and lounge in hammocks. There you have it. Now check out and take advantage of these many academic, recreational, and unique offerings OU has here on the Athens campus. Moving onto campus brings a lot of changes for students, especially for those moving away from home for the first time. One big change new Bobcats living on campus face is having to rely on culinary services for meals. Thankfully, OU boasts many unique options when it comes to finding a bite to eat. In this episode of Ohio University Basics, let's take a look at the many campus markets, dining halls, and other culinary concepts OU offers. Students can find 3 different markets across campus: Nelson Market, located inside Nelson Court on South Green; Boyd Market, located inside Boyd Hall adjacent to the district; and Jefferson Market, located on the first floor of Jefferson Hall on East Green.
At Jefferson Marketplace, we feature all kinds of different concepts. We have a Brick City Deli, we have Steeped and Stirred, we have Juice, we have Vegetable Butcher, so students can actually take their vegetables up to a counter and have them processed right there as they wait.
Students can find all of the essentials that they would expect to find in any other grocery store, such as frozen foods, snacks and candy, and pre-made meals. The markets offer much more than just grocery store items, however. Specialty concepts extend past Jefferson Market and can be found at Boyd Market as well.
So here at Boyd Market, we feature the Smooth Moves. So it's a concept that we do smoothies. There are times where we do 500 smoothies a day. Students are able to get that off of their traditional meal plan, which is the only place on campus that they can use a traditional meal plan in the retail area.
In addition to the 3 on-campus markets and the specialty concepts that can be found within them, OU also has many on-campus cafes.
Well, we've got 5 campus cafes that spread around campus to give the students a good place to go commune, grab something quick to eat. Most of the pastries at the cafes are made here in-house at our internal bakery.
Culinary Services have worked hard to bring back many dining venues that haven't been open since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So we have the Hungry Cat. We brought that back this year. The basic main staple item that we're going to do at the Hungry Cat this year is the buffalo chicken quesadilla and the regular chicken quesadilla. Those are before we bring back the full menu. And that is also at the top of Morton Hill.
It doesn't just stop at former concepts being brought back, however. Culinary Services is hard at work introducing new concepts, one of which being Life is Sweet, which will be located next to West 82 and Baker Center. Life is Sweet will feature pastries made in-house, along with grab-and-go items like bagels for those looking to grab a quick bite to eat in the mornings. At the heart of OU Culinary Services offerings are the 2 dining halls here on campus, Nelson Court on South Green and the District here on West Green, where I'm standing now. This year, Culinary Services has added a few new concepts and features to the dining halls.
So I think this year the most exciting thing for everyone to know is continuous service. So Monday through Friday, at the District, which is located on West Green, from 10:30 a.m. all the way through 8 o'clock p.m., the dining hall is open, which is great for the students, working around their class schedules and things like that. As well as at Nelson Court, Monday through Friday, continuous service from 11 a.m. till 8:30. So it's a great new thing that we're doing this semester for our students.
In addition to new continuous service, Nelson Court has also received a whole new concept called OU Cooking, focusing on home-style meals from both the local area and across the globe. It's much more than just food that the dining halls offer.
If students are looking for a sense of community, sense of belonging, where can I make some friends? This is a great place to join a team. We are the largest employers on campus, so if students are interested and want a job, even if it's only for 4 hours a week, and we've got great opportunities for leadership positions and promotional opportunities. So I was a student myself. I think it's a great opportunity for students to jump into.
In addition to Nelson in the District, students can also dine at West 82 Food Court, which offers pizzas, pastas, made-to-order burgers, deli sandwiches, and much more. Latitude 39 is a sit-down restaurant offering appetizers, full meals, and desserts. Both venues accept Flex Points and Bobcat Cash. Campus dining venues not only offer a large variety of food and items, but also offer many accommodations to those with special dietary needs.
So we do have a registered dietitian on board. Her name is Angie Boyer. So she meets with students, throughout the week She'll do walkthroughs if the student would like. She'll go through what the allergens are, what their special dietary needs are, and basically come up with a custom plan for them. Some students like to call ahead and place an order, and then some students like to just utilize Margaret's. So they can go to Margaret's at the district, and every day that concept is available for any student that has any kind of dietary needs, gluten-free, dairy-free, things like that. That's what that concept is for.
Information such as venue hours and menus, along with features such as mobile ordering and rewards punch cards, are all accessible through the Ohio Eats app. The app is called Transact Mobile Ordering and can be downloaded on any smartphone. We hope this video gave you a nice glance at all that OU Culinary Services has to offer. Be sure to take advantage of all features and concepts.
Coming to Ohio University's campus, it can be intimidating at first to meet friends and find your niche in the community, but a host of over 500 clubs and organizations can help you do just that. However, that number can be daunting with so many options to choose from. In this episode of our OU Basics series, we'll highlight some of the categories of organizations and clubs there are to choose from on campus.
There's several reasons why we think it's really important that students get involved with organizations on campus. First of all the research has shown that students that get involved, that have a support network here on campus, retain at higher rates. They stay, they're happier. They have a support network on campus that helps them the first time they fail a test, or if something happens to their family, like they've got people here that help them through that. And so that's our goal, is really to help people find friends, a support network that will help them through.
Well, it makes your time here a lot more fun, and it's the time to find what your interests are and kind of what you want to pursue. And it can make OU feel a lot less lonely. I know that a lot of students feel kind of apart and estranged, but
one great way for students to stay active and socialize while on campus is through sports teams and clubs. OU offers a wide variety of intramural and club sports, so you don't have to be a Division I athlete to get involved. Students can find and sign up for various competitive and recreational sports teams on the Ohio Rec app. The app shows you different seasonal sports from archery, crew, and gymnastics to sand volleyball, soccer, badminton, basketball, and more. For those interested in finding shared community through philanthropy and identity, check out Ohio University's Greek Life Opportunities. OU hosts dozens of sororities and fraternities on campus, where members are able to meet lifelong friends and participate in an immersive community.
Yeah, I think if you are considering joining Greek Life, you definitely should go for it. There's always going to be a place for you. There's nothing bad I could say about it. It's just a great experience. You'll meet your people, you'll have fun, you'll be a part of philanthropy, and there's always positions you can uphold, so there's just something in it for everyone, whatever that may be.
Several faith-based communities are active as well, where students can meet those with similar faith values and find a place to worship. This includes Jewish Chabad and Hillel, Christian faith group Crew and Young Life, and the Muslim Students Association, to name just a few. Other identity-based organizations are popular as well, with the OU LGBTQ Center, Multicultural Center, Women's Setters, and others serving students and providing a supportive community. If you aren't sure where to start to find organizations on campus, check out OU's Bobcat Connect website. Bobcat Connect has a list of registered organizations on campus that you can search, as well as upcoming events. If you aren't sure what you're looking for, Bobcat Connect has an involvement calculator which asks about your interests and matches you with related organizations available on campus. So no matter your major or your interests, there's something for you at Ohio University.
There are few things more important to college students moving out of their parents' house for the first time than where they're going to live. Ohio University students who do not live within 50 miles of campus are required to reside on campus for their first 2 years. The process begins with signing a housing contract. Signing it means you will abide by Ohio University's Code of Conduct and other rules of dorm living, like no toasters or other fire hazards inside your room. Alcohol is prohibited if a student is under 21, and there's no smoking of any kind inside these buildings. Before students choose their room, they're able to add roommates. First years are given the opportunity to find people with OU's partner, My College Roomie, choose a roommate they already know, or be matched up with whoever else picks their room if it's not a single. Students will be able to pick their room at a random time given by the university. It is uneven because there are so many different kinds of dorm rooms on campus, each set at a different price.
We have renovated, traditional buildings, we have standard traditional buildings, and then we have suite style spaces. And then we kind of have that's the rooms, and then we have a plethora of different types. So you can look at mods, the pods in the convocation center. We have east green spaces, west green spaces, front floor spaces, so a variety of spaces across campus. And I always like to say that we have no room that is created equal. They are all different, each and every one of them across campus.
Once students get into the rooms, they will meet their RAs.
And then we have our resident assistants who are awesome, first of all. So that should not be a myth, that is truth. They're very awesome. But they're second year students and older, mostly second year students, who have decided they want to kind of be a leader amongst their peers. And really their main goal is to help students build community within the residence hall and connect with each other or with other students on the different floors and different floor sections. For first year students and live in the first year halls, the RA is really important, is that connecting piece to make them feel like they belong at Ohio University and they belong in their living environment. For second years, it's creating that new space from year 1 to 2. While yes, the RAs need to confront behavior, that is definitely not their prime focus. Their prime focus is really to build a very welcome and opening community. And they're really, really good resources for students. We train them on lots of things, from where offices are on campus and what they offer, to how to really work with students who are maybe struggling with being homesick or other academic issues and things like that. So while sometimes I think the RAs, are seen as they only confront behavior and they tell on us and those kind of things, at the end of the day, they're probably the quickest and easiest resource you have as students.
Students living in the rooms will need facilities like mail. There will be one mailroom for each major residential campus green. Jefferson for East Green, Ryers for West Green, and McKinnon Hall for South Green. Not every hall has a laundry room, but there are multiple for each green. It costs $1.75 to run the washer, 75 cents to run the dryer. This can be paid in Bobcat cash or quarters directly in the machines. Another resource for students is the Living Learning Center. It's the main hub for all things residence life. Important things for students to know is that it is where you can get a new set of keys if you lose them, and it is also where the university offers its free counseling. Through all this, Residence Life wants students to be connected and make friends through the university.
We have created what we call the Bobcat Living Experience, and it's a multifunctional engagement curriculum or outline, I guess. And so each RA is asked to do different things to build their community. And this year we're really focusing on well-being and having students be connected and those pieces. So they're doing that individually on floor sections or in buildings. But as a department, we also provide bigger events to get folks out and about. So we sponsored a lot of the opening activities as well as all the Welcome Week events and getting people there. Every Thursday we host Marty and Stewie Craft Night in Baker Center, which is huge. Students still love to craft. On Saturdays we do Ohio Late Nights on the East End, that we're having the East End, which is just games and fun and just something to do. And then Thursday nights we have a community night out back of the LLC with a DJ and some cornhole and just opportunities for students to just relax and have a good time.